Hello, everybody. Welcome back to James' Classic Movies. Today we have a submarine disaster picture for you called The Gray Lady Down. Filmed in 1978 by David Green. It's based on a novel written in 71 by David Lavalas. His book called Event 1000. This movie depicts a nuclear submarine on her way home in the North Atlantic Ocean, and this is the commander's final voyage as the captain, starring Charlton Heston as the captain. He's coming in. He'll be promoted to a commander of a submarine squadron. But as fate may have it, is on the way back, they're getting ready to come into home port, and they're struck and sunk by a Norwegian freighter, a cargo ship. And of course, the submarine sinks to a depth of 1,400 plus meters, sits on a side of a mountain, and not quite to the bottom, another 2 miles to the bottom, which will definitely crush the ship. In a desperate attempt to save these men from a fate of death, or somebody's got to say a fate worse than death, but in an effort, we now see the how do you call it? The reaction of the United States Navy and save one of its ships using a brand new submarine called the DSRV, Deep Submersible Rescue Vehicle. Again, getting a little tongue-tied there, but you understand, I'm sure. We hope that you will enjoy this picture. We want you to take a look at it right now. This is a preview of the movie, starring again Charlton Heston, David Carradine, Stacy Keach, Ned Beatty, Ronnie Cox, and Rosemary Forsyth. Take a look.
200 fathoms beneath the sea, nuclear submarines, the Gray Ladies of the U.S. fleet, patrol the oceans of the world. 60 miles off the New England coast, the USS Neptune is almost home.
Captain, we got a contact at 315 degrees, 3,000 yards on course 270. That's a collision course with us.
Captain, he's... I know. Helm, bridge. Right full rudder, all ahead full. Sound the danger signal. Hi, Captain.
Collision imminent! Collision imminent!
Full dive on bow planes. Try to get her leveled off.
Fathometer's reading a ledge or something?
How deep?
I can't tell, sir. We're sinking too fast. 1,300 feet.
Secure that door.
There are men back there.
Secure it.
Now hear this. A nuclear submarine is down in the Atlantic. This is an emergency.
He's down, isn't he?
Any station? This is Neptune, over.
Hopefully Neptune is located somewhere in this area.
What's the closest thing you've got to her?
NASA.
Well, move her in there.
And now it begins. A rescue mission so important, it challenges the entire United States Navy.
One large slide,
Might cause the submarine to slip off the ledge.
and it's a 2-mile ride to the bottom.
We don't have many options.
Any.
The only hope, an experimental rescue vehicle that has never been tried before.
Reading it here. Bring it up.
No. We've got to see what happens to the sub.
Any station? Any station?
Sir, we've lost communication with Neptune.
Charlton Heston,
We must have had an avalanche down here. I don't know what's on top of us.
David Carradine,
We can dig those guys out.
Stacy Keach,
It's a miracle anybody's alive in there.
Ned Beatty,
At least this time we know it's coming.
and Ronnie Cox.
We didn't have to surface.
If we could blast away just a section of that rock, there'd be no more obstruction.
But listen, it's not placed just right. We're gonna put one hell of a hole in that sub.
Stand by for countdown. Nassau, are you still reading us? Over.
15 seconds from mark.
14, 13, 12,
1,400 feet
10,
below the surface,
9er,
with 5 hours of air.
7,
41 men.
5,
Wait.
4,
Leave the worker blows to Kingdom Come.
1.
Execute.
It's going over the edge. Gates? No! No!
Over. Any station is...
Now, we sure have hope you enjoyed that movie and you'll add it to your war collection. This is a great picture. Of course, we remember Charlton Heston from movies like Ben-Hur and The Ten Commandments. And David Carradine as Kung Fu. And we remember Stacy Keach from Mike Hammer. And Ned Beatty from various pictures, Superman pictures, the first one. And, of course, Ronnie Cox and Rosemary Forsythe. This is for a side note here that you might find interesting. This is the film debut for two of actors which we know very well. Michael O'Keefe and Christopher Reeve make their first appearances in films in this motion picture, Gray Lady Down. Of course, Christopher Reeve goes on to Heist with Superman, and Michael O'Keefe goes on to his dramatic career. But like I say, we hope that you will pick up a copy of this and add it to your collection. It is worth having. Enjoy it. And don't hesitate to come back and watch this for more movies. Until next time, I'm James with James and Classic Movies, and you run out of things to say as usual, as I just did. But you have a nice day. We'll see you next time. God bless.